Andrew Wilson, the verifier that I'm logged in as here, has additional level of access in the system. You'll be able to access the different levels of access in the system using the key in the top right hand corner when you click on your name. So once you click on your name, you'll see the drop down menu, and Andrew here has both verifier, assessor, student and admin access. By default, all accounts will have student access, and any additional levels of access that you're given will be shown here in the top right hand corner. Just switching to the admin view on Andrew Wilson's account here, I just want to show you a couple of reports that you'll be interested in running if you're given admin access to the system. Clicking on the Reports tab at the top, you will see a whole range of reports, most interestingly the competence ones along the top. So you have 4 competence reports that you'd be looking to run towards the top. The competence status report would give you one big long list of the full status of all of the assessments that have been allocated in the system. You can then also run matrix style reports where you have the users listed on one side and the requirements listed on the other, where you can see if it's complete or not met yet. Running the competence status report, you'll see once you click on all of the reports, the wizard that you're asked to run through is quite similar. So first of all, you'll be asked to identify the users that you want to report on. Now that can be done by business unit, and that can be done by individual users as well, or you can just take all of the users in the system. It's important that you select the right catalog that you're going to run the report from. In Trainingportal, it's possible to have different catalogs for both training and competence. So you want to make sure that you're running the requirement or the report on the Mintra competence demonstration catalog in this case. You then have the option to select specific roles or competencies. So if you're looking to report on a specific requirement or a specific role, you'll be able to do that from the catalog just by selecting the roles that you would like to report on, and then click Save. The alternative is you can take all requirements. I would recommend always taking Show Only Mandatory Requirements to show everything that has been set as a requirement within the user profile. You have additional options here towards the bottom if you'd look to filter out any of the requirements which fall under competence groups, for example. You can tick this box if you're just looking to see the status of competence groups and not the individual requirements. If the user has a requirement within the Other Competence tab, you can also report on those by ticking that box there. Towards the bottom, we're able to report on specific statuses, so whether you just want to see completions or if you just want to see where it's not complete, you can tick those boxes. You can also add in a date range as well if you're looking for completions across a specific date. You can do look-ahead reports as well in the system, so if you're looking for competencies that are going to expire within the next month, you'd be able to run that report as well. In this example here, we'll take all statuses. Towards the bottom, you can add columns into your report from the left-hand side. Likewise, you can take out any unwanted columns from the right-hand side just by clicking Remove. Once you're ready, you can generate that report to your email address. You can run it straight away in the system, or you can save that and have that scheduled and sent out weekly or monthly on a scheduled basis. For this example, we'll just generate the report. Once the report has been generated, just click on it to open it. All of our reports will open in Excel format. And if you click Enable Editing at the top, you'll then be able to see the full competence status report with all of the dates and the expiry dates that have been added. You'll also be able to filter on all of these columns on the left-hand side. Towards the bottom, you also have the Data tab. If you click on the Data tab, you will be able to generate a chart by person and by organizational unit. So pretty quickly, you can have information on the status for each user. You can see how much of percentage is green and competent, and also importantly, how much is in progress and still waiting to be assessed. You can get an idea of where each user is with their assessments.